Good morning, all. Yes, it's morning. I'm out here on Lake Watery today, and I am checking out this Norwegian Arctic field ration. It's been a little bit since I've been out in the field, and I apologize about that. This one is the sweet and sour pork, 1,300 kcals, menu 21. Let's see here. What does it have? Pork sweet and sour, energy bar, protein bar, energy drink, steak bar, fruit soup, spicy sauce, spoon, disinfectant, Ziploc bag, coffee, and chewing gum. So doing this one kind of different. Usually when I eat these MREs and do the reviews and everything, I use them for lunch. Well, I actually have to be gone. I have to be back home by lunchtime today. So since I'm leaving the lake house, I thought, you know what, it's a beautiful place to shoot, and let's do this MRE. It's gonna be my breakfast. So let me get this busted open. All right, got her opened up. First off, we have, let's see, the fruit soup. We have a caramel energy bar. A cranberry bar. Spicy sauce. Beef jerky, or the steak bar as it said. We have a spoon, and that actually looks like a pretty decent spoon. We have the energy drink for every occasion, energy for every occasion. The Ziploc bag, which I'm going to put under here so it doesn't blow away. We have Colombian freeze-dry coffee, disinfectant swab, and chewing gum, and last but not least, the main. And looking at these are all like, I mean, I'm not from Norway, but these are all like, seems like brand name type of stuff. Like their MREs are made out of like, it'd be basically be like our mountain house type of stuff. So yeah, let's I don't have a tray with me, so we'll kind of have to do this thing like one at a time. I'm actually going to have to eat out of the bag. So let's get this started. So first we're going to start off with the energy drink. I have some water here. I don't have my water bottle thing that I normally use. I apologize. And this is like it's like big crystals of it, you can see. That's pretty, it's pretty big. It smells okay. It smells amazing. A lot of times when I have an MRE out in with the Army, I'll use the drink powder mix is like never enough to actually give it a good taste. It's just enough to piss you off, basically. And so a lot of times I'll eat that, you know, kind of like a sour candy type of thing. You know, if I'm just kind of bored and say, hey, you know, some lemon lime or some orange or something flavor, I'll just do that. Uh-oh. So, get myself dusted off. And sorry I look like crap. I was out all day fishing yesterday. So, something more. Oh, okay. It's been shadows. So, there it is mixed up. Stuff is thick. Let's give that a drink. Disappointing. Like, the MREs that you get with any other one. Still drinking the mess out of it though, because I'm thirsty and this water's ice cold. So yeah. So I got the water heating up over there for the freeze-dried meal, which as soon as it gets up pretty good, I'm gonna get it going. The fruit soup. Let's see. Ingredients: sugar, potato starch, fruit, peach, apple, passion fruit, pineapple, and apricot. That sounds pretty good, actually. I'm gonna have that opened up here in a second. So let's start off with cranberry bar. 28 grams of protein, or 28% protein, and still made by the Real company that has the main. So I think everything here is made by Real, except for the spicy sauce. Actually, is the only thing that looks like it came out of an MRE, like it's a military. So let's see. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to get better at my video editing. I don't have any experience with video editing at all. So there might be like, when you watch this, it might be like, oh, okay, well, he's sitting there for a second. Still trying to figure out how to edit videos, like, because I have no training. So here is the cranberry bar. It smells really good. It's got a strong scent of cranberry. That is really good. Man. It's got the subtle tones of the cranberry, honey. That's really good. A lot of times, the granola bars that you can get with the US MRE, you don't really see them that much anymore. But I remember having a case of them when I was down in New Orleans for Katrina, and I didn't, I thought it was going to be like nice, and when we go out on patrol in New Orleans, and I grabbed a few cases of these these Army granola bars, like, I'll hand them out to the people, and I'd be riding around, but hey, here, you want some? They're like, oh, no. I'm like, oh, okay, So I was kind of like, what the heck? So then I tried one, and then I knew why they didn't want them. They were not good. But the cranberry granola bar, this thing's fantastic. I really like that. All right. Reach just a little bit. Next up is caramel energy bar. Oh. So, it's got a strong smell of cranberry. Give me a second, let me turn this. Whoa, turn that the wrong way. Water's heated up. Gosh, that actually, that smells amazing. Holy crap, that's good. Sorry, I didn't read off what's. This has got sweet and tasty. Sorry, I can't see it, but this has fruit in it. I can taste the fruit. It's like, I don't know if it's raisins or apricots or something, but you got the sweetness from the caramel, and then you have like a sweetness from like a fruit flavor. And they go together amazingly. You can see it right there. I think it's raisins. Right there. That's fantastic. Sorry, it's kind of chewy. But like all these other countries are so dang lucky to have these great tasting MREs. I mean, the US ones aren't bad, but it's like, come on, man. I guess American cuisine is nowhere near to the scale as European. All right, next up, let's go ahead and get this main started. All right, we have the main here. Let's get this busted open. I love the bag. I like the matte finish of it. Let's see, hopefully I got it that time. That's a real cool like matte finish to it. Like I really like the packaging is amazing on this thing. Let's see. Whoa. Oh wow. There it is. It actually looks like and kind of smells like a crushed up bag of barbecue potato chips. Here's the back of it. Let's see, full meal. Let's see, this is gluten-free and lactose-free. And apparently they got these little check boxes right there. If you can't see them, I guess it'll check and see if it's a halal or vegetarian. Sorry, there's a boat in the background. Yeah, that is freaking cool. So I'm gonna add some water here. See if I can get this reconstituted without burning myself. There we go. And it's easy to screw these things up. And I might just do it. All right. Got that pour some water into it. Just kind of give that kind of knead that around. I can always add in more, but I can't take it away, so I still feel crunchy stuff over there. And, oh, losing some. Oh, gotta get that back in there. Get back in there. Get back. Get back. It's got the Ziploc thing, but still not very. Shut that up. It does take a bit of kneading. Ooh, okay, it's getting kind of hot. Let me take a look in here. See, I might have to add a little bit more water. Just a little bit. This should be plenty. Except I'm gonna dump some of that off. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. There we go. All right, we're gonna let that sit for a while. Right there. And next up, we're gonna do our coffee. And there's something that kind of aggravates me about this MRE. I got the coffee, but there's no creamer or sugar at all. Kind of disappointed in that, you know. I'm not a huge fan of black coffee. I mean, I'll drink it if I have to, but not my favorite. See, some pretty good sized crystals there. Let's see who makes this. Is Colombian freeze dried, and it doesn't have a maker's mark. I'm gonna add a little bit of this hot water to that. stuff looks pretty stout, so I'm gonna leave that there. Give that a stir. Right, let's see what we got here. Switch this around. Oh, sorry, seeing how pretty it is out here. Except for over there, sorry. That is, I'm actually on a clean part of the deck, of our deck. Seems like the geese decided to get up over there and use the bathroom a lot on the other side of the pier. Right, let's give this coffee a try. With no cream or sugar. Only downfall of this MRE. I put too much water in there, but it tastes like freeze-dried coffee. About like any other brand. I know I watch other YouTubers and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, they have different, like the Nescafe is their favorite and stuff. To me, I'm not a huge fan of freeze-dried coffee at all, so it all tastes bad to me. Like, I'd rather have fresh ground coffee, or ground coffee. I'm not bougie with my coffee. There's some that I prefer. I like Black Rifle coffee, but it's really expensive. I can't see spending $17 to $20 on a bag of coffee. And plus we have a Keurig, and I use a lot of K-cups for that, but we always get like the cheaper K-cups. You go to Ollie's and they'll have like these pallets of cases of Keurig cups. It's like $25 for like 100 of them, and you can't really beat that. But then I also have a French press where I'll use like my ground coffee. Like, I actually do have a bag of Black Rifle coffee at home, and it was actually a gift. And then there's some bags of fresh coffee. One of our friends, he started up his own coffee business, roasting coffee beans, and it's amazing to have coffee that's like that fresh that you can smell it like outside of the bag. Like, it's got one of those sealed bags and everything, but you can still smell like the freshness of that coffee, and I love it. And I'll have to get back to you and remember the name of the brand. I think it's Cardinal Coffee. So we got the main. Let's before it gets too cold, let's give this a whirl. Kind of clumped up on me there. Well, actually, I'm gonna let that sit a little bit longer. I learned my lesson from the last time when I did that LRP ration that had the freeze-dried main. It was not that great because I didn't let it sit long enough. So hopefully my meal doesn't get too cool. So now we're gonna start with this fruit soup. Oh, that smells good. It's kind of hard to see down in there, but you can see the pieces of freeze-dried fruit and everything in there. And the reason this isn't an Arctic ration is because of the weather. In Norway, it's cold. So, yeah. And I don't have a cup, so I'm kind of having to do this the way that I would. Actually, you know what? I had enough of the coffee. Wasn't a fan. Another sip of that. Toss the coffee. Rinse out the cup. And in the field, I was going to use this plastic bag and put it in there. And in the field, sometimes you have to do stuff like that. That's what you have to do to get your food. So I'm gonna put that into here. Make sure you got all the coffee water out. Bam. Fruit soup. I think this might be a common thing in other countries, but fruit soup is not very common in the US. Gonna. Oh, there goes the geese. There's a lot of geese out here. Oh. Let's give that a stir. We'll let that reconstitute. while that's doing its thing and the main's doing its last bit of heating up, check out this piece of beef jerky. It's made by the real company. It's part of their stuff. Let's see what we got here. Sorry. It's the morning, so boats are headed out to the lake to go fishing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, that's a nice boat too. I like those like flat, almost flat bottom duck boats. Wow, that's like, look at the sheen on that thing. It's It's almost like a Jack Links, you know, the Jack Links that come in this size, but tastes better. That's very good. Sorry. Usually, for a while there, the Jack Link brand beef jerky was coming in US MREs. Now they have a beef stick in there. It's and those are pretty good too. They got a teriyaki and a regular one. Not a huge fan of the teriyaki. And the normal one tastes good. But this is actually like, this ain't real beef jerky. This is like still compressed beef stick, essentially. But that's actually got a lot of good flavor to it, and I really enjoy that one. Now on to the main. I just tasted a little bit of it just to see if it was crunchy. It's all right. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, it's still got some crunchiness to it, but I think it's supposed to have that crunchiness to it. Because I don't think it's the rice that's crunchy. I think it's something else in there that's crunchy. Because it's got like these, I don't know what that is, like the bigger pieces, kind of like that. I'm not sure what that is. It's just a little much for me. Like, it's okay. So when you eat sweet and sour chicken or pork or whatever, you know, if you're in the US, or I don't know how it is in other countries, but when you eat sweet and sour pork or chicken in the US, they're usually like breaded nuggets almost, and then they have sweet and sour sauce, and you can dip it in the sweet and sour sauce and eat it. I like that way because if I get kind of tired of the sweet and sour sauce, I can have a few of them without it, and it kind of equalizes things out a little bit. With this, you have no choice. It's just overwhelming sweet and sour sauce. And I mean, if I'm like really hungry, you know, that's, you know, this would be amazing. But it's not a fan of the flavor of it. And I actually specifically ordered the sweet and sour pork because I was like, hey, this sounds pretty freaking cool, you know, sweet and sour pork freeze dried MRE. And yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of that flavor. So, oh well, I mean, it'd be all right. I still like the packaging and I like the idea of it. Maybe next time I'll try something less not gonna say spicy, but something so rich in flavor, like sweet, you know, for a main meal. So, but you know, if you just because I don't care for it doesn't mean that you won't like it. So, you know, if you want to try it out yourself, go ahead. It's up to you. There's some MREs like that guys like when I'm out in the field, some guys love this certain type of MRE, some guys don't. One of my favorites used to be the cheese tortellini. A bunch of guys didn't like it. I like the cheese tortellini because back then the cheese tortellini came with M&Ms and chocolate pound cake. Like it was a decent MRE. They still have the cheese tortellini, but it doesn't come with any of that now. Now it's a crap MRE. It's kind of, I used to know like whatever was in every MRE, and now I don't. Let's see. Well, let's try. Just cover my bases. Try some of this spicy sauce, just to say I did it. It is kind of spicy smelling. Spicy. Let's see. It smells like Texas Pete or Tabasco. That's all it smells like. I should have stirred that up better. Woo! It's not hot. Like, I mean, I'm not a baby when it comes to hot stuff, but that was like taking a small little piece of food with a lot of Tabasco sauce on it. So it wasn't that great. But yeah, that spicy sauce is nothing but Tabasco. This is actually tasting better the more it sits. Yeah. I retract my last statement on the lemonade drink, and I give it a 10. That's good. Now this soup. Why? I mean, it doesn't taste bad at all. It doesn't. It tastes good, but it's like, why? Should have been hot water? Should I use hot water on this? Mixed content. Oh. Okay, I screwed that one up bad, and that is completely my fault. I'm a guy. I don't read the instructions on stuff. I just kind of half-ass it a lot. And I half-assed it on this one, and now I know why. So, again, I retract my statement on this, on why. Why is because I'm an idiot, and I did not do this correctly. So, mix content into a cup with 2 DL boiling water and stir well. Wait 2 minutes. I'm not sure what a DL is. Never heard of that. Oh, but hey, here's a brand. It's still made, I think it's still made by Real, but this is Orkala Foods. Yeah. And best by 12/7 of 2023. Not bad. So, okay. That one was a complete screw up by me. Fruit soup gone. That was completely my fault. So I messed that one up. But now we're going to try this Real chewing gum. I really like their brand. I really like the way they got stuff branded. Like it actually feels more of a, I guess, if you're thinking of a soldier in the field and like they're missing home, and having stuff that is name brand kind of brings stuff back home. You know, it makes you feel better. You know, it's more comforting. That's actually really good. Got a strong flavor to it. The chiclets that come in a US MRE are, you know, you take a couple bites of it, or you chew it a few times, and it's like, oh, that's it, flavor's gone. So, this is not terrible. So, and let's clean up with the disinfectant wipe. All right. Let's grab that. Don't want it blowing off into the lake. Oh, it's got a strong alcohol scent to it. You know, a lot of times they'll have like a lemon scented or something like that, and that's straight alcohol. Norwegians, they're like, hey, we want to kill whatever's on your hands or your body. So, all in all, I was impressed. I like this MRE. This is something that's light. It's, if they could have, let's see, hold on. I'm trying to get a calorie content. Oh, sorry, no, I already told you that. Sorry, the calories was 1,300 kcals, menu 21. So, I like how light and easy this is to transport. If they had something set up like this for like a civilian use, I haven't seen any in the US. I mean, of course I've seen the freeze-dried meals you can take camping and stuff like that, but like this is an all-in-one, you know, and it's perfect lightweight. So it could be used for military, and it could be used on the civilian side if you're a hiker, because it's perfect with its weight size and the amount of calories that you get. This stuff, it's fantastic. I mean, you could pack 2 of those, you know, if you go on a 2-day trip, you should pack 4. And I mean, it's not heavy at all. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to find a weight. I'm not seeing like an actual weight, MRE weight, but it's light. It's really, really light. And so this would be great for for backpacking and hiking. The only problem is they're expensive. I mean, this is like, I think I paid like $30 for this one online, and so that would be kind of an expensive thing to, you know, to be spending that much money on some camping meals when you could grab a can of Spam, a couple cans of Spam, and have $5, you know, or $5 or $6 after three or 4 cans of it, and you know. But if you're bougie, if you're a bougie camper, hiker, and you know, you got to have that, you know, sitting on top of a majestic waterfall and eating your Norwegian field ration because you're bougie like that, then yeah. But if, you know, if a freaking soldier are getting these things, then, you know, hey, lucky them. Unfortunately, though, I ordered most of my European MREs, I ordered from a guy in the Ukraine off eBay. Well, due to circumstances in the Ukraine, I can't order from him anymore. Very unfortunate. I mean, especially for the Ukrainian people. And, you know, this guy, I talked to him a few times online. He was always, pinched my finger and didn't have my stand all the way. He was always like right on top. Any kind of issue I had, he was right on top of it. And the prices weren't terrible. It was free shipping too. So I hope he's okay. I hope, like, you know, him and his family are okay, and I'm hoping that they that this stuff gets settled out, because I'd like to order from him again. I hope this settles out with a Ukrainian victory. Fuck Russia. And so yeah. Well, this is Josh from Piedmont Survival, and thank you for watching.